Oh, hi guys. Today I am going to be making some vanilla extract, or at least starting the process. What I've got here is 25 vanilla beans and a half gallon of vodka. So I am going to take my beans, and I am going to just do a small little slit in them. You don't have to, I prefer it. Just a little slit, and put them in your jar or your jug or whatever you're making your vanilla in. The beans can be used twice. So I'm going to get all these opened up and into the jug. You can make this with vodka, rum, bourbon, any alcohol you desire. I choose the cheapest vodka. I write the date on it today. Okay. And that needs to sit for 6 months. Okay, what I have here, I started this a week ago. So that's 1 week. Same with that one. These are the same age, but these are older beans. This was started in February. So you can see the difference in the colors. So this is ready to use. These need to sit for 6 months. Okay, so all this is just gonna sit up on my shelf, and every now and then I shake them up. I need to talk to you guys about something anyway, so I'll be right back. What I wanted to talk to you about is the plans for the fall garden have changed. I have run into some financial issues that I cannot buy the soil I need to fill up the garden beds again. So, that being said, I need to pare down the fall garden to fit into the original raised beds, which is no big deal. But all the seeds that I have tried to start have not even sprouted, and it's been 3 weeks. So I don't even know if anything's going to grow this year. Needless to say, I'm not going to be able to get everything in my pantry that I want to. But I need to take this fall and winter to concentrate on getting some repairs around the house done. The other day, the dishwasher started making some weird noises, so I am back to doing dishes by hand, and it's just a dish rack until I can have somebody come out and look at that. And there is also something going on with either my gray line or with my septic leach. There's a spot in my side yard on the other side of the garden where my lawnmower got stuck, and it dug into the ground, and now I've got a serious wet spot in my yard that won't go away. And I don't know if I dug into a leach line or my gray line, so I'm gonna have to get somebody out here to look at that. Oh, if it isn't one thing, it's another. So this fall, we're gonna concentrate on repairing the drain line, getting the dishwasher fixed and rewired properly. If you don't know the story about that, I won't get into it. It was never wired properly to begin with. So, the joys of owning a house. But in the meantime, let's go out and I'll show you our non-existent seedlings. And I think I might go ahead and put the carrots in. I think I will. So let me gather that up and I'll meet you out in the garden. These are all the seed trays that I did 3 weeks ago, and there is nothing. Nothing sprouted. Now last year, the cauliflower, the cabbage, and the broccoli I grew, and I didn't have to do cold stratification on that. If you don't know what that is, it means you have to put the seed through a cold cycle before you can plant it. And I didn't do that last year with it, and everything grew, so I'm not sure what the deal is this year. But we're gonna put our carrots in there. And if you know anything about carrots, they're very finicky. So I'm gonna cover them, and as soon as they sprout, I'm gonna take the covers off. So that takes care of carrots. That was baby greens. Now, spinach. Baby purple. So what we've got is collard greens over here. We've got, let me think about this, romaine lettuce here. We've got spinach. Ooh, I have to look. Okay. Down at the far end, we've got baby leaf greens, and then spinach. Then we've got romaine lettuce, and then collard greens. And then of course our carrots in the center. Hopefully something comes up. But anyway, I just found something else I have to fix, which is the hose bib. Because when you turn it on, it starts leaking. Can't have that, especially if I want to run it on a timer. And then the spot I was telling you about is right here. This is constantly wet and kind of stinky. So I want to get that fixed. But I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. The only melons I have right now are some honeydew left and maybe 1 or 2 cantaloupe. And then all that's going to get pulled. And we have gotten so much rain this past week that the pool is literally too full. Because if I pop this, it's right there. So I'll have to drain a little bit of that off, but I need to clean it first. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.